There are personal items that people can use to bewitch you or to do harm to you. And these are things that we use in everyday life. You have to be very careful with, such as the bras, the knickers, and other pants. It is very important to keep those things out of the public. I see very many people washing their panties and hanging them outside. One day you'll find when your pant has disappeared, you never know what they can use it to do against you. In most cases, they are used to make people barren or impotent. It is because the knickers contain blood, the menstrual blood. And if you wash them, there's that history that it has ever been there. So they can use that to destroy your womb. So you have to be very careful. Keep these things away. For the boxers of men, there's a history because this boxer touches your private parts. So they can use it to destroy your organs and make you not be able to bear children. So you'll be releasing semen without any sperm in it. So you have to be very careful after washing your clothes. Be careful where you hang it and how you dispose it off. Other things are books. For those ones who study, it is very important to keep away your books from strangers, from people you don't know. If your book disappears and all of a sudden after like 1 month you find it back, be very careful to open that book. Because in most cases they have put medicine in it, and when you open this book, either your eyes will get destroyed or the charm may go up to your brain and you never know. It may make you run mad or all your knowledge will disappear. So that is how school-going children are always bewitched using books. I've also seen people using hair for bewitching. Be very careful where you dispose of your hair after shaving, especially the pubic hair, those ones around the armpits, around your private parts. They can be used to do serious harm against you. And the same with fingernails. After cutting off your fingernails, make sure you dispose them where people cannot access. The others are the photos. I've seen people using photos to destroy people's lives. Because in most cases, before these things work, they want to see how you look like. Those who like taking photos and giving out to strangers, or put it in social media. Someone can actually download it on Facebook or anywhere, and they use it against you. They take it to the shrine, put it in containers that have the legs of the frogs, and your life will completely be destroyed with snakes and so on. So there are different ways your photos can be used to destroy your life. Be very careful who you share with your photos. Be very careful where you keep your photos, the albums, the old photos, and people you take photos with. Urine and feces. I've seen people who go to bushes to defecate, branching into people's gardens and defecate there. It is very dangerous. Someone can actually use your feces and makes you develop cancer. And in most cases, you may not know it because of the witchcraft that was done on you. Someone puts charms on the feces and can make your life very miserable. Some people can use urine in making love spells. They can use this to make those charms that can attract you to somebody and make you fall in love with them deeply. So you have to be very careful where you urinate from or where you go for long course. And also foot marks. People like going to the village and moving barefooted. At least put something in your feet. Put on shoes. It is very hard for someone to use your foot marks when you have put on shoes. It will always prevent the charm from working. So in order to be safe, whenever you are moving, use footwears, the shoes, the slippers. It will help you protect you from all those charms that will be done against you. The next one is the voice. You have to be very careful who calls you. There are some people who will call you with an intention to destroy your life, because when they go to shrines, they ask them to call their targets. And once you receive, they use your voice to bewitch you. So you have to be very careful what time you receive a call, especially early in the morning hours and late in the evening. These are the times when people like going to witch doctors. These are the times when most of the shrines work. Early in the morning and late in the night or late in the evening. So you have to be very careful who you pick and at what time you pick your calls. If it is not for business, leave it at that. People can actually use your voice to destroy your life completely. Money. I have always talked about money. People go to the village and start giving out money. Your money can be used in the shrines by witch doctors to tighten your life, to make your life very complicated, to make all the finances disappear, to make all the money that you have disappear, and it blocks the doors for all the income, for all the money that is supposed to come in. You'll start losing contracts. You'll start becoming broke. You don't understand how things are moving. Maybe if you're having a job, they start threatening to chase you away from your job because they want to tighten all your sources of money so that you don't get anything coming into your pocket. So people go to the villages and start giving out money to the villagers. All those relatives you think you love so much, they'll destroy your life. If you are giving out money, what we recommend is give it to someone else, and that person hands it over to the person you want to give. If it is maybe your uncle, your auntie or someone, you can give it to your brother or the younger brother, or you can borrow it from someone else and pay back later. They can't use that. Even if you send mobile money nowadays, they use that same money that you've sent on mobile money to destroy your life. People are very bad out there. They don't want you to be above them. They don't want you to grow, to develop beyond their level. They want you to keep being with them in the village. They want to see you drinking. So be very careful the people you give money out there. They use the money, you give them money, they'll use it against you, and they'll destroy your life completely. So money, the most important, money, be jealous with your money. Don't give it out anyhow, or give it carefully to the people that you love. Not everybody wishes you well there. Semen. The people who use condoms and throw them anyhow, you have to be very careful when you are disposing of condoms. Someone can use the semen to make you go impotent. For the men, I'm talking about the men, they can use this as a means to make you not produce. So you'll be having sex with women, but no child. Every woman that you get does not conceive. The menstrual fluids also. Women don't like disposing of their pads anyhow. Menstrual fluids can be used to block your womb completely. They destroy your womb so that you cannot conceive. So be very careful where you dispose of your pads. We recommend that if you're disposing of your pads, at least take them to the toilets. Take them to the incinerators. Those who have incinerators, take them there. Put them in a hole somewhere where you know you can cover. But don't just expose them to everyone. People like disposing off in the bush. It is very dangerous for you.